My dear friends, this particular recording is for people who are having children who are in the 10th class and 12th class. The results have come out, and I can visualize every drawing room where the parents, their children, grandparents, friends, school teachers, everybody would be giving their opinion about what the child should do. Plus, the job market will decide ultimately what a person will choose after 12th or after 10th. Actually, after 10th, there is less confusion, but after 12th, there is a big confusion because this particular moment will take him either towards engineering stream or he will go for other stream, non-engineering stream. Now, with my experience in the field of education and knowledge, I am sharing my views which will be very useful to you. First of all, most of the people today are releasing many videos as to tell the parents, please allow your children to do what they want. Actually, that's a very valid point. One should know the child's inclination. I'm extending it little further. I would say whether that inclination would bring him enough resources or money for his desires. Today's life is desire driven. It is inclination driven, but is it also giving him the income what he is aspiring for? So these are the two aspects which one has to see once they decide the course. Suppose he wants to go for certain stream with very good percentage in the entrance examination and with the good percentage in the college examination and all. There's no harm for him to get into engineering stream. He can go for further education also. He can go abroad and he can aim for a very good lifestyle. There is no harm at all. But what are the consequences of this? Before going to that stream, one should thoroughly analyze the consequences of whatever action they take at this moment. This recording is mainly to give this kind of clarity because most of the people who have gone for mainstream and those who are doing very well economically, socially, and all that, but their family time, their health, these are the two areas where they are not able to be satisfied. So, before entering any course, let them see the consequences and then take the decision. That's my objective. Now, coming to pursuing one's passion, this is excellent. If somebody can manage a course which also goes with his inclination, he himself or she herself will pursue it without much motivation. But if a girl or a boy doesn't have inclination and if it is forced on them, they will do it for the sake of others. But at some point of time, they definitely have regrets later in life that they were never allowed to do what they wanted in life. Because I have been interacting with people of various uh, age groups and various attitudes and aptitudes and all that. Uh, I have come to a conclusion that it should not be forced, education or a job should not be forced on people because their performance will be money driven. But if it is inclination driven, without our telling, they will do a better job. By experience, I have seen people who have passion, they don't have to be told. They'll do their best without being told. This is one aspect. But then whether inclination alone will allow them to survive in this fast moving world where so much of comparison is going on and they aim for better prospects in life, that one has to decide. If he takes up anything, what is the consequence? So right from the beginning, one exercise one must have in their lives is to assess a child's pastime, his passion, his inclination, and his skills. Parents, one parent can dedicate oneself to the child. It could be a father in some houses, it could be a mother in some houses, depending upon the situation. Suppose a case study I can say, a child is interested in music. You know the problems of today's competition, but the child says, I will pursue my career only in some instrument or only in music, like that. They are also very adamant to do what they want. What happens at that time? So, individual cases have to be dealt keeping in view of various life situations later on. There is so much of competition in many of these fields, and they may like to enter cine field, they may like to enter into some other fields where music is appreciated, but then whether it will be able to fetch money. If at all they are not interested in money, they can pursue many more things in today's world. But today's world is money driven, desire driven, and survival has to be planned only based on what is the need of that person. So these are the broad issues what I have talked about. I'm sure parents will definitely follow these things, and I have got a formula as to how to guide the students who are coming out of plus 2. Before going to that, I need to tell little bit about my background also. I was instrumental in making UGC programs which were aired on Doordarshan for a period of 5 years. Most of my programs are based on guiding students as to what they should do after their plus 2. I had brought out lots of interesting aspects in their life, like travel and tourism, then wildlife experiences, and then history and archaeology. Many more aspects where, for most majority people, it may be a dry subject, but there are people who have specific interest in pursuing certain types of odd passions. So we have to accommodate their interests also. Considering all that, with my background, I'm concluding this talk by telling most of the people, if they are society driven, if they want to have money, fame, name, they should do something very, uh, I should say, very big post they should aim for, and then they should settle in a good job. But what happens if they have some passion? Let them pursue it once in a month. For 20 years or 25 years, let them pursue their high ambitious jobs. Then let them devote some more time for their passion after they complete 25 years. Instead of once in a month, let them make it as weekly activity. Then slowly, after their 50th year or after retirement, let them get the benefits of their work, and then more passion driven occupation they can definitely get into, and then enjoy their lives. I feel this is a very fulfilled life which I am aiming for, because I have seen many families which are driven by passion, but they are complaining that their passions have not given them proper material benefits. And I have also come across people who have done extraordinarily well in their jobs, but they failed in their family time. They couldn't travel. By the time they came to the end of their lives, their health did not permit. So I am trying to give a balance in life as to what they should do, and if they do this, they will get that. Thank you for listening. If you like this, please subscribe to it.